Thanks for joining us here at Reading Children's Books and Kids Book Pub. I know my voice is a little horsey, but hopefully we're still all right and you can hear me. We are reading one of Mercer Mayer's Little Critters. This is a new book for me. I've never read The Best Teacher Ever, so we just bought a new pack, including 6 critter books. They're bedtime stories by Mercer Mayer, and The Best Teacher Ever, The Best Show Ever, The Best Show and Share Ever, Bye Bye Mom and Dad, The Lost Dinosaur Bone, Just a Little Too Little, and Just a Little Music. So we'll start with The Best Teacher Ever. Miss Kitty is my teacher. She is the best teacher ever. She reads stories to us at story time and makes them fun. Sometimes she puts on a silly costume. She teaches math and makes it exciting. Sometimes she brings special treats just for us. We go on field trips and we sing songs on the bus. When we went to the zoo, she told us all about the animals. Did you know that elephants flap their ears to keep cool? I wish I could do that. If you hear the pattering behind me, it's my daughter doing gymnastics. I wanted to do something special for Miss Kitty on Teacher Appreciation Day. I asked Dad, but what can I do? I went to Dad's shop to make her something really special. Dad showed me all his tools, but using them looked too hard. Later, Mom took me to the mall. I found just the right present. Mom said, I don't think Miss Kitty would really like a robot Critterzilla. Probably not, but I would. Please, Mom? I asked. No, Mom said. Then Mom said, how about we bake her something? I liked that idea. We drove home. Mom made my favorite cake for Miss Kitty. I helped. I put my cake on the table in the front hall so I wouldn't forget it in the morning. I was all set for Teacher Appreciation Day. I woke up early and ran downstairs, but my cake was on the floor. My dog had eaten most of it. I bet Miss Kitty would love a big bouquet of flowers, said Mom. She quickly cut a bunch from the garden, and then she wrapped a ribbon around them. Here you go, she said, and hurry, the bus is almost here. I ran out the front door with the bouquet of flowers for Miss Kitty. On the bus, everyone had big presents in boxes wrapped in pretty bows. My present didn't look so good. I hid it under my seat. I was almost to my classroom when I noticed that I forgot my flowers on the bus. The bus was leaving. Oh no, what am I going to do now? I thought. I ran to the back of the classroom. I got out my drawing pad and drew the quickest, best picture ever. When it was my turn, I walked up the front of the class with everyone looking at me. I gave my picture to Miss Kitty. She smiled, and then she put it up on her bulletin board. Mine was the only picture up there. What a great present for the best teacher ever. The end. So don't forget that Teacher Appreciation is coming up, I believe this month. And if you have a favorite teacher or have several favorite teachers, make sure you just, if you don't give them a gift, which that's probably fine, but just make sure that you give them a great big thank you and let them know how much you appreciate them. They love to hear that. I know my mom and dad do. So The Best Teacher Ever by Mercer Mayer. Thanks for joining us. And you know what? How about we just read another one? The Best Show and Share by Mercer Mayer. And again, this came in the 6-pack for the bedtime stories that we just got. Trying to think of where we got these. Next week is Show and Share. So figure out what to bring, my teacher said. The bell rang. It was time to go home. She gave us a sheet of paper for our parents to sign. At home, I asked my mom, what can I bring? Bring your dog, she said. Little sister wanted to me to bring her. I can't bring you. You're my sister, I said. So? She said. Never mind. And I went outside. Maybe I could bring an ant farm. No, ants are too yucky. Maybe I could collect different leaves. No, too much work. I called my friends. Timothy was bringing his tarantula. Tiger was bringing her long-haired hamster named Thundercloud. Henrietta was bringing her dog, Fluffy. Gator was bringing his stamp collection. Malcolm was bringing his snake. Bun Bun was bringing her doll collection. I didn't know what to bring. I went to the stream to find some worms for fishing. I was looking around when a big bullfrog hopped out of the stream right into my coffee can for worms. Wow, that was great, I thought. I put the lid on the can and took the bullfrog home. Dad found an old aquarium. We fixed it up for my frog. We put him in. Before we got the lid on, he jumped right across the room into the coffee can on the floor. Wow, said Dad. He really likes that can. We tried again, and he did the same thing over and over again. You've got a special show and share, said Mom. I named him Leapin' Lizard. I told my friends about Leapin' Lizard, but they didn't believe me. After school, I showed them, and they were amazed. I made a poster all about bullfrogs. I got pictures off the internet. That night before show and share, I pasted everything down. Leaping Lizard sat in his coffee can watching me. He really liked that can. I went to bed so excited about the next day. Morning came and I jumped out of bed, got dressed and ate breakfast. All the parents were driving their kids to school that day. I went to get my frog. He was gone. Oh no! I forgot to put the top on his aquarium. I ran to the coffee can. No frog. Mom! I screamed. Leaping Lizard is missing. We looked everywhere. I was already late for school. Mom said, take your poster to share, and I'll give you a note for the teacher. I'm sure I'll find your frog. We went to school. I was so upset, everyone took turns sharing and showing. When it was my turn, I thought I would be sick. Suddenly, Mom came into the room with the aquarium, the coffee can, and my frog. "I found him," she said. I took my turn. Everyone was amazed. Leaping Lizard jumped into the can every time. When it was all over, I got the most interesting ribbon. Malcolm was mad because he thought his snake would win.
And what was hers? Is hers sad about what?
Hers were the bunnies, I believe. Let's look back. Oh, she had the dolls. Timothy got most scared. Henrietta's dog got most fluffy. Actually, everybody got a ribbon. It was the best show and share ever.
Can you read this one book?
Oh, now Dawson has a book she would like to read. Go ahead. Put it in the camera. What is this book? Why don't you go ahead and tell us? What?
Pretending it's safe.
Okay. Go ahead and tell the story.
You need to open it up. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who played on a swing, and there was a girl who played on a slide, and somebody comes played with her. It was her birthday. Her had so much fun. Her asked us and our friends to come, and her name was Aloud. Her comes there because her liked it so much. And when her comes over, her loved her birthday party.
Is that the whole story? That was fantastic. I don't know if you heard her very well, but that's a little 4-year-old's voice with a great imagination. Oh, and there she is. Thank you for your story. Here's where our little critters go. Oh, well, thank you. I love it, and it's a heart. I see the heart inside.
No, you can't see the heart.
Oh, we can't. Oh, there it is on the outside. There it is. Thanks again for joining us on Kids Book Pub and reading our children's stories and hearing our children's stories. Thank you. Little waving goodbye. All right. And there's a wave.